Welcome to Week 1, Video 2, Clients' Rights and Confidentiality. Our objective is to help you as a caregiver understand the importance of privacy, proper documentation, and treating clients with respect through real-life stories and simple, clear examples. So imagine this. You walk into your client's home and they trust you with their personal life, their health, their daily routines, and even their fears. And that's a big responsibility. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to protect their privacy. We're going to talk about how to document their care properly and make sure they always feel respected and safe. So let's talk about Miss Johnson. She is 82 years old and she loves her independence, but she's also private about her health. Now, one day, her caregiver took a break outside and started talking on the phone. Now, she casually mentioned that Mrs. Johnson recently had surgery and not realizing that a neighbor was nearby and overheard everything. Now, the next day, the neighbor told Mrs. Johnson that she also had a mastectomy. Now, surprised and embarrassed, Ms. Johnson asked, "Well, how did you know?" And the neighbor explained that she heard the caregiver talking on the phone. So quite naturally, Ms. Johnson felt hurt, she felt disappointed, and she felt disappointed because her private health information had been shared without her permission. So what can we learn from this? 1. Never talk about a client's health, not even casually. 2. Keep all personal details private, even if it seems small. 3. Clients need to feel safe and respected in their own home. So, how do we make sure that situation like Mrs. Johnson's doesn't happen? This is where HIPAA comes in. HIPAA is a law that protects clients' personal health information. This means that you cannot share a client's name, you can't share their health details or anything private unless it's with a professional that is medical in nature, or maybe it's a family member. Okay? Now, HIPAA rules that you must follow. 1. Do not talk about a client's health outside of work. Never post photos or details about a client on social media. I'm sure that goes without saying, but we have to tell you that. Make sure you keep notes and paperwork private and only discuss care with approved people. So, good documentation helps our clients stay safe. Even if something changes in their health or daily routine, we need to write it down so the next caregiver knows what to do. So the question is what to write down? Well, what care you provided, such as bathing, meal prep, medication reminders, or Wellness 360's activities, which is what we'll talk about in the upcoming videos. Any changes in health, so maybe they're more tired than usual, maybe they're eating less, maybe there's some confusion. Any incidents, so falls, bruises, if they're refusing care, you definitely want to write those things down. So now, how do you write those things down? Well, it's important to be factual. Only write down what happened, not opinions. Be clear, so be short, and make sure that you're writing in simple sentences, okay? Also, be timely. Write things down right after they happen. So, for example, don't write, "Miss Smith seemed tired." Instead, write, "Miss Smith was quieter than usual and did not want to eat dinner." That's the kind of note that helps other caregivers understand what's going on. Okay, let's talk about Mr. Lee. He is 90 years old and he loves his morning routine. He loves reading the newspaper, he loves having coffee before getting dressed, and one morning his caregiver rushed him to get dressed right away, even though he wasn't ready. Now, Mr. Lee felt like he lost control in his own home, but he didn't complain about it, but the next day he refused help. So what can we learn from this situation? 1. Clients have the right to make their own choices, even in small things. 2. Always ask before assuming. Don't assume they need help. And 3, make sure you let them keep their routines as much as possible. Now, what do you do if you see a problem? You see, sometimes something may happen that just doesn't seem right. Maybe it's another caregiver on a different shift that isn't treating the client with respect, or maybe it's even a family member who's ignoring their needs. If that happens, you must report it. So, how do you report a concern? Well, the first thing is you want to call your supervisor or the agency office immediately. That's one. Next, make sure you write down what happened with facts, not opinions. And then also, please do not confront the person. Just let us at management handle it. So as we wrap up, I really want to close with an important message. At the end of the day, we're not just caregivers, we're trusted companions, and our clients rely on us to keep them safe. They rely on us to respect their privacy. They rely on us to treat them like family. And by following HIPAA laws and documenting properly and respecting their choices, we make their lives better every single day. So, to summarize, here are a couple of key takeaways. One is keep all client information private. It's also important to document properly. So write down facts, not opinions. Make sure that you're respecting client choices and routines, and make sure that you report any concerns immediately. So with that being said, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for taking the time. And also, I hope you took copious notes because there's going to be a little quiz after this. So after you take the quiz, I will see you in the next video.